Very good morning. I am Rajeshwari M. Aradhya. Indian Penal Code Law of Crimes first. In this, I covering very important questions for LLB students under KSLU. Here in this class, I gave only important questions. But in next class, I'll be solving one by one questions. Under IPC, very important questions. That first, what is crime? Explain the difference between crime and tort. And what is mens rea? State its significance in statutory offences. Discuss the role of mens rea in the context of Indian Penal Code. Under IPC, preamble after introduction, in that section 1 to 5, the most important question is explain the territorial jurisdiction of the Indian Penal Code with exceptions. Next, general explanations, section 6 to section 52A. In that, very important and simple question is public servant. Under section 21, it's explained very well. And next question, discuss the liability of persons for the acts done in furtherance of common intention of all the persons. Next, of punishments, section 53 to section 75. In that important question, offense and punishments are two faces of same coin. Discuss. Next one, explain types of punishments to which offenders are liable under IPC with special reference to death sentence. Next, general exceptions under section 76 to 106. In that, important questions are discuss the liability of legally abnormal persons in criminal law, write a note on mistake of fact and mistake of law, discuss the right of private defense. When does it extends to causing death while defending the body? Explain the provisions relating to private defense of property. See here, the private defense, in that the first question is asked related to the body and next question is asked related to the property. Next concept of abatement and criminal conspiracy. Of abatement, section 107 to section 120. And criminal conspiracy, section 120A and 120B. So in that, important questions asked in LLB, discuss the provisions relating to abatement. So this question is asked in 3 times. And what is criminal conspiracy? How does it differ from abatement? So differences asked for criminal conspiracy and abatement. Of offences against the state. Question is asked in LLB, examine the provisions relating to waging of war. This question is asked only once time in the year 2021. Of offences against the public tranquility, section 141 to 160. In that question asked, explain the offences of rioting and affray, rioting and unlawful assembly. Of false evidence and offences against public justice, section 191 to section 229A. In this concept, in LLB, almost all times asked, what is giving false evidence? Explain the provisions relating to the offence of fabricating false evidence. Of offences affecting the human body, section 299 to section 377. In this concept, very important questions are, what is hurt? When does it become grievous hurt? Explain. Explain wrongful restraint and wrongful confinement. What is kidnapping from lawful guardianship? How does it differ from abduction? Examine the essentials of murder. State the exceptions. Explain when culpable homicide does not amount to murder. What is criminal force? Bring out the distinctions between criminal force and assault. Dowry death. Kidnapping. Assault is only an attempt or apprehending of using criminal force. Discuss. Distinguish hurt from grievous hurt. Means difference between hurt and grievous hurt. Write a note on rape. Define culpable homicide. Distinguish it with murder. What is force? When does it becomes criminal force? Attempt to commit suicide. December 2019, the question asked, explain the essentials of criminal force, distinguish criminal force from assault. What is hurt? When does hurt becomes grievous hurt? Write short note on wrongful confinement. Explain the concept of culpable homicide. Explain the rules regarding kidnapping. Distinguish kidnapping from abduction. Write a short note on rape. So these all are repeated questions. So in last year also it's repeated, and same questions asked in the 2019 also. Now we will see offences against property, section 378 to 462. Explain the ingredients of extortion, dacoity, what is criminal breach of trust, bring out the distinction between criminal breach of trust and criminal misappropriation. Explain the essentials of the offense of cheating. Explain cheating. When does it become cheating? By personation. In all robbery there is either theft or extortion. Explain. Mischief. Criminal trespass. What is robbery? When does it become dacoity? Explain the provisions relating to the offense of criminal misappropriation of property and criminal breach of trust. Cheating. Explain the ingredients of offense of mischief. House trespass. Define criminal breach of trust. Distinguish criminal breach of trust from criminal misappropriation. Brief explain dacoity. Write a short note on criminal trespass. Of offences relating to documents and to property marks. In that, only one question asked. Explain the essentials of forgery with relevant illustrations. Of offences relating to marriage, section 493 to 498. Explain in brief the offences relating to marriage. This question is asked in 3-4 times. So this is very important questions. Bigamy. So bigamy, you had to write it with case law, Sarala Mudgal versus Union of India. And discuss the offence of adultery with recent developments. So in recent developments, we can see in case law, Joseph Shine versus Union of India 2018. That case law also you had to write in your exam. Of defamation, section 499 to section 502. Discuss the ingredients of offences of defamation. State the exceptions. This is also very important question. Of criminal intimidation and of attempts to commit offences. Section 503 to section 511. What is criminal intimidation? Explain its ingredients. Write short notes on attempt to commit offence. Examine the offence of criminal intimidation. Thank you.